Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 10 of my Aquileian Republic campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, the beta version of 1.9. So we're going to go ahead and negotiate with Cloudberry, which, it makes sense. We're going to kind of go with what I think seems most appropriate right now. I don't know if there's going to be a series of events. I guess I could go work on something else in the meantime. Yeah, do the Aquileian standard. It was Cloudberry who proposed industry should seek quality rather than quantity to compete. Alright. Then again, that's 50 whole days. Surely this won't take that long. Yeah, on second thought, let's just not do anything. Especially so we can save up that political power to use on other stuff here. Let's improve the workers' conditions. We're going to be losing a lot of stability, I'm sure. A victory for democracy. A telegram from Citizen Vignefois arrived early this morning to update us on the status of his negotiations. Happily, the Cloudberrians have accepted our wise offer. Even now, the delegates and ours hammer out the final details, and Vignefois confirms that the conference is also drafting a treaty to formally establish an alliance between us. Perhaps they might be open to a more decentralized vision of Pan-Griffonianism. A bright future awaits both our nations as we stand together, and in true fraternity as defenders of democracy. Let monarchs and dictators beware. Forward to victory. So we're going to get stability, political power. So we are going to leave the Entente. The Griffonian Republic will annex the Hertzland Republic. What? Nope. Nope. My men are the ones lying dead, or my griffins and ponies. And ponies! You think there's friggin' ponies up in the Griffonian Republic? I sincerely doubt it. We are the ones who were buried in those poppy fields fighting for the Hertzland Republic. Nope. So now we know what would have happened. We'd have joined their bullshit, but that isn't happening. We're going back to the save file. Okay, we're back. Yeah, just outrageous. Cloudberry is filled with cowards and tyrants down with Griffonianism. Oh no, we'll lose the people. They're gonna defect from our shit. You know, when it's at 0 already. Improve the workers' conditions. Say, look how we treat you compared to the scum in the north. Looks like we have formally split. What are we going to do here then? A tragedy in 2 parts. Oh no. The Griffonian Republic was once the shining torch of liberty and freedom on Griffonia, the flame of the revolution. But now they are a threat to Aquilia's own freedom and prosperity through their steadfast goal of Pan-Griffonism. Griffonianism. It's Ianism. Though it may pain us to do so, we must defeat the Republic to truly bring safety to an independent Aquileia. And we'll get an annex war goal on them. Well, you made me do this. Here's what we're going to do. We need to improve this second template that we made. Or no, not that one. Where's the Entente divisions? Yeah, we're going to double these up. No, not that. Yeah, wait, no. Tank destroyer, self-propelled, anti-air, and medium tank. Yeah, so we're gonna just double this all up, sort of. There we go. Maybe take that away, put this in here. You know what? A little bit more with the tanks as well. I'm just committed to doing the infantry thing. Deal with it. Okay, how bad is that going to put me back? I guess we'll find out soon. 557 days. I might have gotten a little out of control there. Rapid reconstruction time. With Cloudberry no longer being an ally, we must look elsewhere for friends and help. The Hertzland Republic, a newborn state birthed from the ashes of the Empire, could be an excellent choice. Their military must be quickly recreated if they are to stand on their own 2 claws once more. So they're going to get military assistance for 2 years from us. Eagle Heart, wipe that frown off your face. We've got a nation to liberate. Let me tell you something. The Griffonian Republic Harmony, the NRP, this is nothing but monarchism with a bad coat of paint. They represent the 3 principles. Yeah, whatever. a good thing we've gotten rid of illiteracy in our country. That way everybody can read in the history books we'll write about how this was the right call. It's so nice of Cloudberry to be so close to the front lines. Alright. Free civilian factories. I didn't want to have to do this, but looks like we gotta still build up that military. I want peace. They just won't let me do it. Let me have it. We're here in Tyrian as well. Okay. And of course these Entente divisions, we need to make sure that they are, you know, elite. They get the priorities. We could still curtail people. Yeah. See, because we keep skimming, or like, so as long as it's at least 15, we're only getting some of it. We still skim little bits off the top, whatever works, right? Eventually, we are going to need to get more, but it is interesting, just kind of experimenting and seeing how big we could get our support. Should we borrow from Floena? Yeah. Thanks for the loan. Okay. Good to know that you got to pay that 100 at the end of it, because I usually never do that. Rapid reconstruction is done. Tragedy in 2 parts. Let's go. We're just going to bulldoze them. 78 divisions they might have. I sincerely doubt it. Floena sends financial aid. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to have the war support once the war actually begins to increase our conscription laws. Our army's too big right now. I should have made a separate 40 width and not had every single one of these be the 40 width. That's way too much. It's crazy. It's craziness and unnecessary. But we can keep making our tanks stronger over here. Faster construction. And what am I thinking? Growth? Yeah. I like the growth. You know what, we've got stuff to spare. Let's duplicate and make the regular 20 widths again. There we go. Yeah. So I think we could switch a lot of these over, and that'll help with things. The Guardians of Liberty. With the fall of the Republic, Aquileian now stands as the true guardian of liberty in Griffonia. We are the new bastion of harmony and republicanism. Our country stands united behind that fact in the defense of liberty. Well, we actually haven't defeated them, but I understand what it's saying here. War penalty, stability modifier, plus 15%. Party popularity, stability modifier, plus 50%. Okay, and whip that party! Let's just go ahead and get to it. Call in our allies automatically. Okay, so when I switched half of them back, we're still about 1,000 tanks short, but oh wow, that's an interesting feather pattern that particular one has. Thanks for the Lend-Lease. Yeah, we're just gonna run right over him. Okay, once again, I can't seem to open the war button. I don't know if that's a bug or what. You don't know, I think there's something that causes that, and it's happened to me before, but yeah, so we can no longer curtail, so I guess it looks like our max out was 59% popularity. Nighttime raids across the river, airborne flanking maneuvers by winged infantry, and various infiltration attempts were all utilized in tandem. In the end, the Heartland Republic used overwhelming numbers, the final act of a 30-year play. Alright, well, with Cloudberry lost, actually I don't even know how far they are away from capitulating. Do we have these, are these areas cored over here? No, these are occupied states. Occupied states! Do you hear this? I don't have occupied states. I create fellow republics. I don't do occupied states. That doesn't sound very democracy to me. That doesn't sound very egalite to me, or liberté. Sounds like a load of crap! Coming from Kermitsky. Kemeratsky. You know what I mean. Alright. There we go. Let's get that up. We've totally got this. There we go. And are you upgraded yet? No. Did you hit level 5 finally? Well, that's cool, but or did I already hit level 5 when I spent? Oh, I think I spent on the organization first thing, but I thought there was somebody else who was also getting kind of close to an upgrade. Gabriel Duval. Here we go. Proclaim the Griffonian dream dead. The Pan-Griffonian idea is a failure, one that sought to unite every Griffin under a single banner, much like the Griffonian Empire once did. We reject this idea, and we will instead allow these other regions to choose their own fate as free nations in the world. So it says this means we're going to make the Hertzland Republic officially independent. I think they'll still be in the Entente, though, I hope. We're giving them military assistance still. Work with me, fellas. Then afterwards, we'll have the final goodbye. Looks like we're having some infrastructure issues in the north. Oh, no, don't do that. Look at how much we build, all that we do for other Griffins. It's a thankless job. But somebody's got to be the revolutionary. Subject may soon raise their autonomy, the Carthian Federation. That's fine, that's fine. I was kind of hoping they would. That's why I've been trading with them so much. Trying to help them break free. Yeah, we're just guiding them along the way to their own republics. They just need a little helping hand, you know. They're like it's like our children, you know. These other republics that we've formed. They're our babies, and I can't choose a favorite. Even Asterion, who's a little bit of the weird child, you know, because he's a minotaur instead. So they become an autonomous puppet. Wow, dark color. Well, you know, they're not my thing anymore. Okay, I don't know why it said autonomous puppet. They're just independent now, but that's good. President Godreau's plans for Aquileian have all been put in place, and the nation has prospered under her policies. However, she has realized that her time for acting as leader has come to its end and has put forward her resignation as president. Though we will miss her, it is time for Aquileian to move on from the past and into the future. I should have been doing war propaganda this whole time. Get that war support up. Alright, and we've hit 100% stability again, thanks to improving the workers' conditions. And once we're done here with the Griffonian Republic, we'll create another sister republic. We're actually already going to go ahead and start getting ready for the post-war world, building more civilian factories and such. Yep. Oh, what a brave new world it will be that has such Griffonians in it. Okay, how have they not capitulated yet? What is going on here? Where is their capital? It's New Skynavia. Is that even a core, bro? It is a core. Wow. Look at that. The city of Floenna sent their light tanks to aid in the liberation. What a swell bunch. Yeah, we're having a little bit of issues here with attrition, but it's not a big deal. Purple Plague got unleashed in the east. Von Katrinberg, what have you done? Time for the final goodbye. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get as choked up like I did with Casa. Alright. The truck had struck 10 in the evening by the time Cécile let Sugar Crepe into her office. It had, as always, been a busy day for the President of the Republic. Signing forms, giving orders, and occasionally giving an irritating member of the National Assembly a dressing down in private for not voting along the party lines. And yet, she seemed so peaceful when working. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, whip the party. For that, we gotta whip the party for the one guy who's not with us. Sugar Crepe coughs once, letting Cecile notice her presence. Cecile looked up, her eyes meeting Sugar Crepe's. "Oh, just who I was waiting for," she said, signing the last note and putting the rest off to the side. Sugar wondered. Cecile folded her claws and leaned back in her chair. "As you know, my term is coming to an end soon, and, well, I am thinking of retiring." "But retire when everything is just getting started," Sugar Crepe protested. "And that's exactly why I want to see some more than just Aquila and Aquila and Aquileian, the cities of the world, the Riverlands, and much more. I don't want to end up rotting away in this office," she replied, gesturing around. "You really think I am up for the task?" "Of course I am, and even if you weren't, you'd learn on the job." Cecile turned around and looked out the windows down the busy streets. "I think it's false what they say. As the president, you do control who lives, who dies, and who tells your story." Nice reference. Hopefully Crepe can keep order. Every PNDA and MPA deputy will defect from our coalition. Well, good thing I don't have one now. And Sugar Crepe will become the leader for the Harmony Party. Insufferable genius. Okay, so John Adams. Well, you had a great run, Cecilia, and you got to retire on your own terms, so I'm not too sad about it. So this is Sugar Crepe, huh? Oh, this is a woman. I gave her a bat's voice. So the insufferable genius, Sugar Crepe, which hurts our political power and stability, but helps with construction speed, research speed, and factory output. Born a decade after the Year of Revolutions, Sugar Crepe's childhood was marred by the consequences of the Aquileian Republic. You know what? We can read this in a minute. Let's try to do all the stuff that we could still do with just our own support, and we keep whipping the party and things like that. Because in theory, we're just going to keep losing only 10 delegates every time, so we'll go down to 235 or 227, 228-ish. So we'll do these top ones, yeah, just and these middle ones too, I guess. So these 5, we're going to try to do these 5, and then we'll have to start working with people. Let's do the world stage. Our nation is not the only one who has embraced harmony. While not all of them may exactly follow our ideals of republicanism, there are still many who value freedom and liberty for their citizens just as we do. Reaching out to these countries will help solidify our position on the world stage, as well as making some new friends for the future. So, who's this Sugar Crepe, huh? You know, it just makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender, when it was, you know, how freaking Toph was always giving people nicknames, and there's the part where she's getting in an argument with oh my god, I'm blanking out on her name. The water tribe woman sister. Anyway, but she goes, "Listen here, Sugar Queen." So I was just imagining somebody getting in an argument with Sugar Crepe like that. Hold on here. What is this? Is Eagle Heart able to get a new trade or not? Okay, Ambusher. Yes, let's go. Okay. And we have another operative we can recruit. That's fun. Let's build you an intel network down here in Griffinstone. Watch out for those monarchs, even ones who claim to be harmonic. Sometimes those are the most dangerous of them all. Okay, so Sugar Crepe was born a decade after the revolutions. Her childhood was marred by the consequences of the Aquileian Republic. Living within the small pony enclave of the capital, Aquila, her parents tried to shelter her from the often hostile city environment. The Boulevard des Ponies in the capital was considered a reactionary neighborhood by the city's citizens, and the ponies who lived there were often regarded as violent monarchists. The truth, as always, was far more complex, but perception often matters more. Regardless of the stereotype, or perhaps even because of it, Sugar became obsessed with the revolution of 978 and began to join clubs that connected her with moderate Republican elements. This soon merged with her other passion, music, and she began writing Republican hymns like Set terre est votre terre and the Chaison frontale unie. That was my cat. All right. But her fame really took off during the Second Revolution, where her fiery musical performances and powerful personality attracted many followers. Aligning herself with the FJA, many expected her to just serve as a party mouthpiece, but were quickly proven wrong when Cicely Gaudreau saw promise in the unicorn and took her under her wing as a political protege. Sugar quickly proved she was an extremely intelligent individual. However, this is where Sugar Crepe's more eccentric personality traits came to the forefront. She loudly played music during some assembly meetings, declaring the subject at hand not worth discussing as she already had the answer. She made a habit of purposely infuriating Leonard Rodier at every opportunity, even though he cannot deny her near genius. So even still, following Gaudreau's transfer of power, Sugar Crepe has been elected to lead the Aquileian Republic into a bright new future, draped in blue, white, and red. Portrait by Neither. Which is, I think, their name. They're like their nickname. Okay. Resource gain efficiency. How are we doing it in terms of some of this stuff here? Yeah, we're trading too much. We're trading too much. Oh, okay. Yep, so we just have too much. Whatever. Oh no, excess resources. What are we gonna do? Seem to be having some trouble getting north because I think we're just overly concentrated in the east, with a lot of our tanks not assigned anywhere. So let's fix that. Let's get up there. There you go. That'll fix things, I think. Yeah, the Republic is using this land, so we can't build infrastructure there now. They're the ones who have to do it, I guess. Looks like the 1st Revolutionary Brigade is going to end up getting this by going all the way along the western coast. Okay, this is a little ridiculous here. Do that, might be faster. Okay. Land doctrine. I continue to not work on it. Really not been a very efficient this game. We never did get on war mobilization, war economy. Oh, we could now. Sugar Crepe can just fight. You know, a permanent war economy is needed after the war, you know, for reasons. You know, for the economy. You know, with the war economy, we're down to 12% consumer goods. Pretty good. Pretty good. You also could go to service by requirement. Yeah, Sugar Crepe. Maybe Sugar Crepe's taking things in a little bit more of militarized society direction. Alright. After we deepen the social state, we're going to be under the threshold again, so we need that whip thing to pop up again, please. Come on, come on. What's this going to be called up here? The the United North Griffin State. There's your Pan-Griffonianism right there. Enchanted barrels are complete. Cool. So we finished all the main military stuff here. You know, I never really, I haven't been using the Army and Navy that much. How much nuclear research will we get off the Damocles project? It's just 2 things, right? Yeah. So maybe we can at least. I'm not saying we're going to build nukes, but we can at least start on the atomic research for getting our research speed up. Speaking of which, improve the computing machines. Almost up there. Yeah, the infrastructure's really not that great. Not in the least. Look who's got recruitable population again, though. This guy. Skynavia, still not enough, apparently. New Scandinavia to get the capitulation. I think they have modifiers that hurt the that help with the surrender limit. Done. Okay, so we're gonna take all of it because that way we can turn it into the North State or whatever it's called. Great. Okay. Form a United Northern Griffin State. United North Griffin State. United North Griffin State is what I'm going to say. United North Griffin State. There it is, and at the same time we've got the day in the life thing. So there it is, North Griffonian Republic. Old Jean-Luc was grousing to himself as he watched Griffs come walking past the window. The world had turned upside down, it had, and sooner or later there would be a reckoning for it. The workers headed home from their shifts already. It was not even 8 o'clock. This new generation was lazy. Back in his day, they worked 80 hours a week without complaining, and these little chicks had demanded 40. Where would they go now? Off to watch a movie? Or go to the theater like some fat, spoiled nobles? Or just sit home, lazing around, playing with their kids? Sure, he hadn't liked the discrets, but things right now were just too good to be true. Soon the crash would come, and it would all end. He had seen the kind of money they gave even a common laborer like he once was. Where was that money meant to come from? Were they just making new money on the spot? That wouldn't be good. You know what? I should do this in the accent. And with all this schooling nonsense, griffs like him worked with their claws in their backs. They didn't need to learn about fancy mathematics or what pony princesses across the sea were named. It left them all fat, spoiled, distracted and lazy. And then what was going to happen? Are you doing well, Monsieur Bohier? Jean-Luc looked up as he heard the voice of Elalai, one of the nurses. He grunted, young ponies to young people today. You really have it too good, mark my words. We really do. Elalai responded with a patient smile. I think they're playing Victung in the main room, and I wanted to ask if you'd like to go as well. At this, Jean-Luc perked up. They started without me. Well, come on, get me there. I'm not going to be left out. Jean-Luc adjusted himself in his wheelchair as Eulalie pushed him towards the main room of the care home, smiling patiently as he kept complaining about the state of the world. What are we having for dinner? Some people are never happy. I'm sure, you know what, I wonder if no matter what your ideology is, you get some old person complaining about it, whether you're supremacist or whatever. It's like, sure, the fascists had reinstituted their national pride and purified the dregs of society. But we work so hard. Why do we have to do 80 hours a week? You know, it's one thing or the other. And I'm certainly saying that all these ideologies are literally the same. They're all equal. Anyway, let's move on. I mean, I'm playing around, and I don't know who takes things seriously, doesn't take things seriously, or doesn't understand my humor. Anyway, what are we having for dinner? We get political power, stability, and harmony popularity. Nice. So that puts us up to 69% popularity. Can we do it without them now? No, that still only gives us 258. Damn. 69% party popularity. And it's still not enough. We can't get in there. What's going on here? We need 229. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna pop up. So it's a good run. I'm actually gonna take some screenshots, like how high we were able to get it. But looks like we can't hold it off any longer. We gotta start working with people. Alright, who's the weakest party? The PNDA. We'll work with you. Yep. Good run. Yeah, so 69% popularity. It's freaking awesome. You know it's wicked awesome. There we have it. Stability, compliance, growth, speed, whatever. This stuff hurts the MERS. Most Universal Education Act. Every creature deserves an education. Hold on. Whip the party, damn it. Let's get to work, boys and girls. But you can curtail everybody again now. What's going on here? No, we can't. Our support's too high. I misunderstood that. 200% on the support weapons. Wow. Okay. Every creature deserves an education, be they pony or griffin. From Aquileian to Westkeep, all should get the most quality schooling we can provide, from the alphabet to a college degree. As the next generation takes their place in Aquileian, they will be learned, ready, and prepared for the world around them. Okay. We got detractor stuff. Let's get rid of that now before I forget. Okay, then we can come down here. Let's do that. You know what? We're gonna do military development just to do it. Airborne armor. Let's go. Compliance, growth speed. That's kind of cool, I guess. Still got the 228. Alright, now the weakest ones are the MPA. Let's work with them. As you can see, we were not allowed to do the curtailing thing. I don't think we're getting any more of the economic stuff. So we're just gonna now max out the infrastructure in the whole country. Just cause, you know, it's a brand new day. It's a new day, the second revolution. It's just beauty in the air. Okay. Whoop. Haven't done any of this stuff. The encryption, decryption, really have not been paying much attention to those things. You know, we could justify a war goal here on Hellquill. And I think I will. I don't know if they're going to last that long against the might of the River Coalition. Deponia. I don't think I've ever seen Deponia this big. I guess with them taking of that areas there. But they are threatening the harmonic order. These Hellquillians. So let's go take them out. Okay. Now we can choose to work with the Pat. I guess we should. So then if we do that, we can get, well, we need 300 here. So to do this, the only thing we really need is deepening the social state. But then that permanently disables coalition detraction, which is a shame, if you ask me. Oh my gosh, yeah, we just lost so much support. It's because we have to each time, so it's basically take us about a month every time to get the new, because then we, like, you know, gotta get 15 here, 15 there, 15 there, whatever. Okay. At least that we could do fiscal reform, which is gonna chase off 45 people. Goudreau did much to fix the state of Aquileian taxes, but there is still more to be done on the subject of our economy. The Fiscal Reform Act will cut unnecessary taxes, which, while slightly lowering our revenue, will stimulate increased spending and strengthen our currency. Was there really nobody I could have gotten that would have had a daily harmony upgrade? I really guess not. Okay. So what day is the Hellquill War going to start? Okay, what's going on? Why are we not... Oh, I misclicked. Yeah, the Hellquill War can start December 14th. So we've got a few months to go. And once again, looks like we're having some attrition problems, but we can't build in a different country. It's not allowed. Okay, let's work with them. Our party popularity is already down to 60. It's just evaporating. But okay, that's it for today. And the next episode probably actually will be the finale, because, you know, once we take Liberty, Egalité, Fraternité, and then there's going to be a final event, I think we're pretty much done then. Of course, you know, once we take Hellquill, then we could do the... Actually, does Hellquill have a thing, or do we end up giving that to... Oh, yeah, no, here. Establish a Ostgriffonian state. Which will kind of be interesting, because then we'll have all these buffer states around Hertzland, even though we're the ones who are really in the middle. Though, I don't know. Yeah, Greifus Südkontinent Gesellschaft. Alright, so I'll see you all in that next episode, which will probably be the finale. Bye-bye.